EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the San Francisco 49ers. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 3. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
He's across midfield.
A gain there of 10 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. He's setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Play fake to Dowdle. And now Rodgers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. They'll run with Dowdle. First down and more inside the 25. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Dowdle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Just shy of the goal line.
Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a third attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
Big bodies in there. Here comes the push. And once again, no signal, and they stopped him again. The push not enough, and now it's fourth and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And this will pay off. It is caught. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers 7, 49ers nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They have it, 2nd and 4 coming up. They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. There to make the stop, the all-pro T.J. Watt.
A gain of 2 brings up
now a 3rd and 2. Kittle is the man in motion. Purdy now on 3rd and 2. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian. Kittle is the man in motion. They'll go with Purdy. That's taken in. He's inside the 30. And he's going to have a Niners first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 17-yard line.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
2 minutes
7.
remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara. In a moment, here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
A 31-yard attempt.
Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
21-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. Got a man open downfield. It's Bernard. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 32 yards. Rodgers going up top again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And he's in. What a drive.
Touchdown,
DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and through. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0.
49ers nothing.
Let's go. That's how we go up 2. Let's go up 2 touchdowns. Let's hope we can keep that lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. This one is caught by Kirk.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just
So
couldn't
that's our
deliver
boy
that
TJ
one the way he
Watt,
wanted to.
baby.
Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete.
Gotta make a play on that.
Just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to pick this up with the push from behind. And I don't think his surge is going to be enough. He was never able to extend the ball, and indeed, the defense has held. Guys in the middle built the wall, and it's a turnover on down. Rodgers on 1st down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Pressure all around him, and down he goes. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn, free internet keeps going in and out.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. Samuel brings this in along the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
Bad tackling defense.
It's about maybe the second half spark they needed to get back into this one. First play of the quarter is a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now the pitch comes to McCaffrey. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They get 4 on that fourth and inches.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Purdy using the pop pass. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the Steelers' 38-yard line.
Purdy to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. This one right well and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that...
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Nico Remigio on the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And
Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Mahomes now to throw. Looking downfield for Kelsey.
Good.
That will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They run here with Rico Dowdle. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They run again with Dowdle. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They run here with Dowdle. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Steelers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chiefs, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
On the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their
The
own
Chiefs offense
33-yard
about set to begin this drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
That's caught at the 25.
We let him get that. Good pickup. Good pickup. He had to get there racing.
A big play there for KC. 47 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it. For a Chiefs touchdown. Kenneth Walker, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. On the run, it's Dowdle. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Rodgers. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. No sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And a strong run there as they'll take this all the way down to the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him. Otherwise, you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the deep.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Travis Kelce, 32 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelce. Powers through him. And he'll go down.
Passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Mahomes going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And they'll send the slot in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And again, it's Mahomes. He finds Smith out of the backfield. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd down and 6. Now here's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Butker now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Steelers 7.
Freaking chat's going on my broadcast, and I can't even see it.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, is being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
They're on the 31-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Now Rodgers. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Open man, there's Darnell Washington. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now a 2nd and 2. Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. And this defense now ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Given 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Final minute now of the third quarter.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They keep it with Smith on first down. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Walker now on 1st and 10. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
He was brought down by Jaquan Brisker. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown. At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 68 yards. And the 49ers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Steelers nothing.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, there you go. They gave up the score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Throwing here, Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37th. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Purdy sets up to throw again. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as the tackle is made at the 28-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And down inside the 15 he goes. 87 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down.
First down, 49ers.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
A gain of 5.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Niners have regained the lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Purdy will throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Score, Niners 12, Steelers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. It looked like they were trying to get him outside there, but this defense had different plans.
Yeah, they really had an outside-in kind of a pass rush. It's almost like when you're covering a punt. You can't let him get to the outside and get to the sideline. You force him to stay in the middle of the field, and they did exactly that and made the play.
Now it's Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. A running play. It's Dowdle. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
2nd and 10. Purdy off the play fake. Throw outside is complete on the diving effort. First down San Francisco to pick up 14 yards.
14. First down San Francisco.
They go play action here. Purdy. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Alex Highsmith making a nice play and getting the sack. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A 62-yard attempt.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Rodgers now to throw. That's complete. Bernard. Down the left sideline. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for two here.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Rodgers will throw for it. And he's got it. The try for two is successful. And it pushes the lead up to a field goal.
15. 49ers 12. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 41.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Rams.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go from L.A. Blake Corum now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. They get to him, he's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that gives L.A. the first. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
1st down from the 42. To throw, Stafford. And finds Adams downfield. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Goes to the hurry up here. Now Stafford to throw. Connects with Adams again. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's another Rams 1st down.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Stafford. Into a crowd and intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
At their own 12-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Gallup can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Rodgers now on 2nd down. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Third and long for him here. He won't escape. They take him down back at the 3. And that's going to bring up 4th and 19 now.
Of all the ways the first points could go up on the board, a safety, that's one of the more rare and least likely, and we nearly saw it right there. What a great spot for the aggressiveness of that defense. And the QB, well, he nearly obliged them by dancing way too close to the goal line. We're still scoreless, but just barely.
And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. No problems on that 4th down play. They convert with gusto, keeping this drive moving. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you would better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Now Rodgers. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it at the 30. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. Big hitter on 1st down. 52 yards.
1st down, Steelers.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to him. Myles Garrett. And that is the second time they've gotten to him already to open this game.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
He runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
Rodgers' pass intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Look at this. 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Throwing on second. Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
Intercepted by the Steelers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. And he's going to be brought down back at the 13-yard line. Loss means it's 3rd down, now in 12. And we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Rams at a man to the secondary, 3rd down. Rodgers will look to throw. And in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jeremy Bernard. In from 13 yards out. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Corum now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get him at the 32. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 32-yard line.
Stafford to pass here on 2nd down. Nice effort on the hit to break up that throw. We've got 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Steelers with some very good field positions. They get set, 1st and 10. Play action here with Rodgers. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. A gain of 15 there. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. On that yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Now here's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down back across midfield at the 49. And that backs them up now into a 2nd and 18.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Second down, it's Rodgers. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. It looks like they're marking the gain at about 25 yards. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Rodgers set to pass. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Look at the difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 2nd and goal back to all the way up to the 14 here. Trying again following the sack. Rodgers. And he gets home. Touchdown Steelers. Michael Pittman Jr., 14 yards. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights, and they now lead by 14 points.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Corum now on the return.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Final throw before the break. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out, we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover it.
Rodgers to throw, 2nd down. And he had it, but he lost it on that hit. So a nice early defensive play out of the locker room to break up that catch. It's now 3rd down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
On the draw, it's Dowdle. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They'll go for it. Rodgers. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And it pays off. He gets them that 1st down, Brock. I love it when a team stays aggressive, even though they've got the lead. Keeping their offense out there to try to add to it.
1st down, Steelers.
Here's the give to Dowdle. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped.
Under pressure, and down goes Rodgers. And that is a combo for him today.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Rodgers to throw. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
4th and forever coming up. To throw, Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here, 3 tight ends. Straight ahead with Williams. He finds space into the red zone. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA!
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Stafford and the Rams getting set to try for two.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for two. That trims the lead just a little bit.
The score, Steelers 14, Rams 8.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Handoff for Dowdle, running right. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this third quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. The pitch to Dowdle. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Got any more of those as they trail by a score.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
And he just got that throw away before they planted him again. Good pressure up front, Brock. There brings up third down. Throwing from the gun here. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Great work by